What is up, Knights of Vex? We are at the third round of the first week, and it has been a rough season for your boy Vex. I am 0-2, and I feel like a lot of the mistakes that are occurring are my fault. Twice, I've lost because of timing out on teams. 2 times. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. There's no reason for my gameplay to be this bad from timing out, so I'm not going to let this happen again. Win, lose, or draw, though, I'm not going to stress out. It's very tough competition. Top 100 is no joke. But we're going to try our very best today. Hopefully things go our way. So, heading into game, with those 2 defeats, I'm at 37.58. Getting a little bit lower. Getting a little bit lower than where we've ever been. So, we got to bounce back. Our opponent for today is Nox, and they are representing the guild Mandalorian Syndicate. I am almost positive I have faced this player before. Almost positive. They are at 16.2 million galactic power, doing well with the new era units. Let's look at the Relic 10s. They have a full row and a half, a little bit more than a half of Relic 10s. Nothing crazy. They do have a Relic 10 Vel and Cassian Andor. So, they're going hard for the Cassian team, it looks like. And she is a tank, so it does make sense. Cassian at Relic 10 is actually a really huge pain in the butt. I wasn't very familiar with the mechanics, with the instant defeat and the Omicron. I now know what it's like. So if I do JMK again today, if it's on defense, I'm going to go with a different strategy. Their Datacrons are very ideal. They have everything that you're going to want. So nothing crazy overkill, not like 3 full rows, but more than enough to win. So that's their Datacrons. Now let's take a look at the map. They have started to attack, and they might be in the middle of attacking. I did not change my defense from last round at all. I completely forgot. I kept everything the same. Pirate King Hondo, that's with OG Hondo here. Stranger Luminara, Ahsoka, Jabba up top. No holds on my top wall. Darth Vader dual Zen, Gungans, Leia, and Cassian. Nothing. Let's see if they're attacking the back. So they got rid of my Rey squad. They have Lord Vader and Master Mace left. And let's see if they're doing ships. Nothing with ships yet. So, hopefully, one of those 2 teams in the back can get a hold. So, that means that I don't have a lot of wiggle room today. Kind of scary. So, we do have to deal with Cassian. I have to be very careful with him. Again, Jabba is on defense, and this one has Greedo, and it looks like it's Darth Revan's focused Datacron. I wonder if that's opens up some other counters. We'll have to see. We have this Reva team again. So dangerous. And Darth Vader duels end with Scorch and Royal Guard. That is weird. So, that means that Lord Vader up top does not have... Lord Vader has KX security droid. That... and 8th brother. What? That's interesting. That's definitely interesting. I'm going to have to figure that one out. That's a team I have not seen yet on defense, but could be Sleeper OP. Up top, we do have Stranger, Maul, Starkiller, Aphra, and Bo Katan Mandalore again. So, teams that I have seen in the past and teams I've timed out on. Both teams that I have timed out on are on defense. This is a very scary wall. It's a very scary board. I cannot afford a mistake. They are playing great. They have not dropped yet. They're waiting on 2 teams apparently, but I need to clear this bottom wall as safe as possible. Otherwise, I am absolutely screwed. So, let's do this. Lots of scary battles, but we don't have a choice. Time for some redemption. I am not playing around with this team. I know what it went like last time. I didn't make the right plays. I'm just gunning down Vel. Even though she's Relic 10, I have to move fast. Once I kill her, I think I can insta-kill someone. Then I'm going to go for Cassian. So, double Relic 10, triple Relic 9. Cassian focused Datacron. It's scary. I want to save Queen Amidala for a potential Rey or another scary team. So, that's kind of like my mindset here. So, I am going to go with JMK with the Mace level 9, the Wordy Galactic Republic 6, which doesn't really help us here, and the Bulk level 3. Except I'm changing my Cron. I'm going with a higher crit damage Cron. The Cron I used originally had no damage, no DPS. It was more of like other stats, tenacity, potency, health, protection. We now are coming in with some stats. So I'm going to lock in, move fast, and I'm not going to time out today. Okay, I'm doing this first. Just gonna get rid of Vel. It's a good dodge. Nope, no time to think. Just go. She's very tanky. She's very close. The heal immunity is nice. I think I'm doing the right things. And also, the AI is not hard targeting Cat. Okay. Now I can instant defeat someone. So I'm going to instant defeat Cassian. You're telling me this is all I had to do last time? That's crazy. That's all I had to do last time was understand the kits a little bit more, and I would have won. Look how fast this is. I was probably the first person in history to fail JMK against Cassian. I might have been the first person in the history of this game to fail JMK versus Cassian last round. That is so embarrassing. Look how much easier this is. It could be because I'm coming in with a higher crit damage cron. That could definitely be it as well. But night and day difference. I just had to hard target the tank. I thought I would be able to one-shot Cassian, but I guess Relic 10 Cassians are a little bit harder to get through than a Relic 5, so maybe I was just underestimating a Relic 10 Cassian, maybe. But this is looking like a full banner win to me. And that'll just secure it. Night and day difference, so... Yep, that's me not reading the Omicron well enough. I don't know. I was so used to throwing in Queen Amidala and just doing an AoE and he would die anyway. But I wanted to save Queen for Rey because I lost to Rey in the first round. So it's kind of like a spiral effect. But that's the proper way to do it. I played it terribly the last round. I admit it. It was a new mistake. But I redeemed myself today. So we got full banners. I now know what to do going forward. Learning from my mistakes. Going to go after Darth Vader Duel's End next, and I hope Scorch doesn't cause issues for Baylan. I have no idea, but I am going to go with the same strategy because I think it should work the same. I can ignore Taunt with Shin, so I'll be able to go for Darth Vader Duel's End anyway, but Scorch is kind of scary. They have the speed up on the basic, the bonus turn 6, and the Palpatine 9, with great defense, lots of health and protection, and a little bit of crit damage and potency, so I am going to go with Baylan. With Han and Cara Dune, anti-Empire synergy, turn meter, blind, Marok 9, armor pen, offense, crit damage, and health. I want to just get rid of Darth Vader Duel's End right away. I'm going to stun him. Let's see if Scorch does anything. Alright, I got the stuns on 4 of them. This is a cooldown increase. That's a turn meter removal and... stun. I might be able to get rid of him here. Might. Okay, he got a savior mechanic, but we're okay. Let's get rid of Palpatine so I don't lose too many banners. Ooh, he took a turn. Okay. So I'm trying to turn this into a 64 because I cannot recover those banners back on Han. They are getting that little mini savior mechanic from Scorch's Omicron. Big damage. Get that tenacity up. Oh, absolute jerk. That's going to ruin it to a 60. A 63, I think. Unless somehow I can recover it. I don't think it's possible. I forgot where the banner recovery is in Baylan's kit. 34 stacks. I don't think this is going to really count. I'm just always forgetting. Is there any sort of protection recovery? We gain protection up. I don't know if that's going to help. Let me see. Stealth for 2 turns. Maybe protection up will help me? Let's see if it counts. I don't think it is. Yeah. I lost 2 banners. There's somewhere in the kit where you can recover protection. I just forget where it is. Unfortunately, a 2-banner drop, and it really has to do with Palpatine's unique and Scorch being a jerk. Because I could not get around his taunt. Mara Jade took a turn, stripped the banner off of Cara Dune. So, I like the counter, but you guys can call me ridiculous. I don't like the fact that I'm losing 2 banners, but it's an even trade-off, I think. I didn't have to use a Galactic Legend, so I think no matter what I was going to do, I was always going to do this in my strategy. Hopefully the 2 banners doesn't hurt me later on. Here goes another power play. It was risky last match. It's risky. It was risky last match. It's risky this match. Reva, Grand Inquisitor, Inquisitor Barriss. Whole team is Relic 9 besides 1. Scary stats in this cron. The only positive from this round is that they don't have the buffs on a basic. They only have the turn meter, which might actually help me in my benefit. That's less damage. The scary part is that armor pen. That I'm not a fan of. They have the Wordy Inquisitor 6 and the Grand Inquisitor 9. That armor pen is frightening, but I am going to go with Traya. I'm going with the max health damage 3, the Sith bonus turn 6, with my highest defense cron for Sith, with crit damage and some potency. I'm telling you, this one, like, gives me butterflies. I don't know why. I'm never comfortable with doing this. But you just don't know about that back wall. Okay, unfortunately, she did not go down. It's a lot of assist. And he has Death Mark. That's not good. Chill. What? How did he cleanse? This is insane. See how, like, there's no consistency with the meta? There's just simply... He's gonna get Death Mark. There's no consistency. GG's. They're gonna gain a bunch of turn meter. It's just crazy, man. I'm telling you, there's no consistency with this meta. There's nothing... It worked last time, no? It was an easier Datacron to go against. Just insane. I don't know. I was able to kill Inquisitor Barriss last time off the AoE. I do not know, guys. I do not know. Had to go a little bit more pricey, I guess. A little more expensive. I'm not sure, but nothing seems to be consistent this meta. Nothing seems to be consistent. That right there could cost us the win, unless my opponent struggles on my last 2 teams, which is more than likely not going to happen, but yeah, that's our first drop. Unfortunate, guys. Maybe I'm just not making the right plays, or I'm doing the wrong counters. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too conservative and not going hard enough. It's really dependent on that back wall. If that back wall has hammers, that I made the wrong move, but let's go with Bane. I have to do it. I'm going to go with a max health damage 3 and the Fear, Pain, and Shock stacking offense 6. It's not going to really matter here. With crit damage, defense, tenacity, and some crit chance. Yeah, I don't know, but that worked out for me last time. I got 65 banners, so it's just like, it works one day, it doesn't work the other. That's the hardest part about certain metas, is that the consistency just sometimes is not there. And Inquisitor Barriss is actually really annoying of a character. When in doubt, just Bane it, I guess. Yeah. Probably going to cost us the win, if any. But, you know what? I haven't had an 0-3 week in a long time. If it is to happen, it is what it is kind of thing. But, yeah. It's just... It worked. All I have to say is it worked for me last round. It didn't work for me this round. Now I have to you know, step up and make bigger counters against it. So, unfortunate drop, but let's move on to the last team on this bottom wall. So, Jabba's the last team, and I'm not going to go with Aphra today. I'm not going to go with Queen Amidala. I want to save her for the back. So, I'm going to go with Satele. I'm going to go with Satele. They're rocking the Darth Revan Focus Datacron, so it's giving them a bunch of tenacity, health, and armor pen. Really good stats. But I think Satele should be able to get right through this. I'm going with the max health bulk level 3. The bonus turn 6. Not that it's going to really matter. And the Bastila 9 with protection, offense, and crit damage. I was almost debating about undermanning this, but I'm not going to risk it. Can't call to assist. Let's go ahead and just get our taunt up. Have to wait for that lethal bluff to go away. Not yet. Now Revan should be able to be called to assist. That's a kill. Okay. As long as he doesn't eat Jolie, I'm okay. There we go. We're immune to percent max health damage, so those thermals don't really do much. That's an easy almost kill. Okay, he's gonna come back. Trying to get this done before he gets to ult. I do not want to risk him. Let's just do that. I don't want to risk him killing Jolie. Yes, here. Do that. He's getting warmer. Okay. He's officially in ultimate range. There we go. Alright, 65. Very nice. Very nice. That's kind of what I need going forward, even though I think I'm really behind. But that's the bottom front wall. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what's hiding in the back and see if I made any mistakes. So with that, that brings us to 488 heading into the back. It's not good. So we do have a double GL, double GL with Maul in the back. So it was not worth it. What I did was not worth it. I could have just easily done Bane to start, because I don't think I needed Bane for anything else. So, yep, and looks like they're running the Zalbar Vandor Chewie variant with the Dedricron. That means there's no Ahsoka on defense. Ahsoka is on offense. They probably use it against Stranger, if I had to guess. I don't think I win this unless Lord Vader somehow holds, which is more than likely not going to happen, but alright, well, at least we get to try some Jango again, maybe try to do some crazy stuff over here, but yeah, I did not make the right call. I should have went harder on Reva with Sith Eternal Bane combo or something like that, so live and you learn. Okay, let's go for round 2 with this against the same kind of variant with Cal. Very dangerous. Luminara, FDC. Crazy stats, you know the deal. It's dangerous, but I want to get Jango to be consistent, so I'm going to go with the same strat as last time. I have the level 9, the anti-daze 6, Terminator level 3, with crit damage and crit chance. Here goes nothing. I don't really have, I mean, the Grand Arena could have been determined from this team alone. So the last time I had Visas and I went for Starkiller first, I think I want to go for Cal, because his protection up might be hard to get through. So let's go here. I hope they don't kill Mando. It's just comedy at this point. Alright, well. My only shot right here, I think. Yep. Now, somehow, I gotta get through Starkiller with critical hit immunity. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I think... Oh, he's gonna one-shot my team. No, he's not. Okay, well, at least that worked, right? No more bonus turn meter. Yeah. So this was ugly regardless. Can this be evaded? Wow. This is so ugly today. This was so ugly today. What a crazy battle. So even if I didn't drop, this was the ugliest thing ever. And I don't even know if it's going to win. Relic 10. I mean, come on, that's so ugly. It worked, but it's like, ugh. The fact that Maul can ignore taunt on his turn and he gunned down Mando, it just sucked. But I guess the positive is that you didn't really need Mando to win. And hey, look at that, we got a follow mid-video. Thank you to CP Captain Tank Top. Thanks for the follow on Twitch, but didn't need Mando's insta-kill. Didn't really get to do much that battle, so I wonder if you even need Mando. I wonder if, like, Grief or something or another tank is better. As long as you get the contract and you can do the mass swarm from Forlom when he has Bounty Hunters Resolve, might be the way to go. But maybe Mando is necessary for the turn meter gain, so I don't know. But even if we didn't drop, let's say we didn't drop this Grand Arena, that's practically a drop. That's as ugly as it gets, so that's not good. I'm very curious about this Lord Vader team because it's not traditional. It has KX Security Droid and the 8th Brother Kron. So this is really weird. Turn meter, Word Inquisitor 6, 8th Brother, high defense, armor pen, crit damage, and offense. I want to see if Bo Katan can still do this. Bulk 3, high defense, protection, potency, crit damage, and some health. The turn order in the beginning might feel weird. He's going to be in stealth. Let's see how this goes. So curious. I feel like I just go for 8th Brother because of his level 9 being really scary. And then get rid of you. Yeah, this seems a lot easier. But then again, like, I dropped, so I can't really be saying much. Wait, he doesn't get Nightfall. Can he go down? Let's see. It's for testing. I just forget. You can. Okay. Yep, because there's no full clone team. Maybe I should have done it on Grogu. That's okay. Also, maybe should have saved that towards the end, but I think we'll get enough mass swarms. Like right here. Wow. That was a lot easier. A lot easier. So, looks like that variation of Lord Vader isn't changing much. I see the cook behind it, but Bo Katan still walking right over it. The 8th brother is actually really strong. It's a really strong datacron, but if Bo Katan can walk through it like that easily, not really worth setting, but regardless, I'll take the 65. Since this Grand Arena is pretty much cooked, like, I'm telling you guys, there's no way I'm going to win with a drop and a win with Jango like that. It's not going to happen. So, I'm going to do a little bit of testing and try to perfect some counters that could help me later on. I'm going to go with Bad Batch against Pirate King Hondo with Nest. They have turn meter, armor pen, protection, and lots of defense. I would love to get this to work. So I'm going to go with Bad Batch, no Batcher, OG Omega, bulk 3, high defense, high crit damage, and a little bit of health. Really would be stoked if this could win. Just got to build our target practice. I remodded my record for high defense. So let's see if he can survive. I made him very tanky. I don't know if that's the right move, but... Get a cleanse. He's definitely getting a little low. Okay, he's starting to hit. Get some armor shred going. Keep building up that target practice. I think that's really important. Okay, that's great. He might get a revive, though. Let's go for Brutus. Okay. I don't know if that was worth it. Let's see what happens here. I gotta keep the target practice going on Hondo. I'm at 18. But he's extremely tanky. And now I can't hit him. So now I'm gonna lose all my target practice. That really stinks. Not how I wanted that to go. That does stink. Maybe I'm not playing this optimally. Trying to get Omega back. She's back. She's exposed. Let's keep going for some mass swarms. Maybe I ignore OG Hondo. That's one. There's no Silvo on this team, which is interesting. Okay. I think I just go for you now. I go for GL Hondo. One shot, maybe? Ooh, close. Oh, we're gonna lose Omega. Ah. I didn't get the one shot. Let's see what happens here. No cleansing. Double turn? We're just getting unlucky, I think. Not doing the... I don't know. I feel like I should have been closer with the one-shots, maybe? Or I don't have the relic levels on my crosshair or something? target practice is just not building to a level where I need it to. And Omega going down was not ideal. If I had the anti-revive with the Omicron, but it's turned off with GLs, that'd be amazing. Just trying to think of other possible options. Maybe I have a chance here? Definitely not now. A turn would be awesome. Hold on. You take too many turns, bro. Almost. He's getting closer. A little bit more time. Another timeout. I would have gotten it done. Are you serious? Oh. It's possible. It's possible, but I don't know. I don't know. Is it just my relics aren't high enough? Was it too high of a defense? Did I mess up the target practice? I think that that's 100% possible. I think that me going for OG Hondo was a mistake because he got captive or the outmaneuver ability, and I kept losing my target practice. So I wish the one shot on Crosshair was enough to get through Hondo. I had some good crit damage on my Kron. I had no armor pen. I think the bulk is essential. I think the defense is nice. So I have to think about that. I have to make adjustments to the team. Maybe I bump up Crosshair to Relic 9 or something. But that is possible. Our Wrecker was extremely tanky. Our Omega was getting, she died a little too early. So, didn't make the best plays, but I will improve next time. We'll move on for now. We'll clean it up easily with Ufu. So, we're going to move on to this Maul team. We're just going to use Pirates. Just clear counter. They have the speed up on a basic, the bonus turn 6, and the Maul 9 with defense, potency, crit damage, and health. Let's go with Kanata. Turn meter, armor pen, defense, protection, potency. We might get insta-killed by Nihilist. That's probably the worst case scenario that I can envision. They might get a bonus turn here. But I'm really not worried. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen because his cooldowns get reset, but there's nothing I could do about that. When he loses 100% health, it's just the way it is. But it's an easy counter besides that. It's going to take time because I have to get to the insta-kill with the death mark, but we're fine. Interesting. Interesting. This is a little weird. It's going longer than I envisioned it would. Alright, Traya is gone. Very weird. And the banners are not the best either. So gotta see what this is gonna be like. Alright. This is pretty incredible. I did not think this was going to be this hard. Try to get some banners back? This is crazy. What a crazy team. I was underestimating this, I guess. I don't know why we're not dealing crazy damage. I guess the banners are starting to come back. I'd like to get them back even more. That should do it. Alright, I mean... That's, That was interesting for sure. I thought that would have been a lot easier. Like I said in the beginning that Nihilus is probably going to get an insta-kill because when they drop below 100% health, it's just going to happen. He gets triggered. He's going to get the insta-kill and Quiggled. Can't get the revive, but... Yeah, I was underestimating that team a little bit. And in this realm of the game, 62 is a win for my opponent, so it's a pretty good team. We'll go back to Hondo really quick, do a nice and easy cleanup with Ufus. Could have done this from the start, but I'm trying to figure out new things. Turn meter, armor pen, defense, crit damage. Let's just go ahead and end this one really quick. Take a lot of turns. Hopefully we kill OG Hondo here. Alright, not quite. Nest is annoying. Did he trigger a savior? Alright, there we go. Malicos doing Malicos things. Alright, well, 41 for the cleanup. Not bad. Nest is a little annoying, but, like, Ufus are fine. Absolutely fine. Kyber 1 is so weird right now, because the map is so small. I just feel like it's just... It's so interesting. You can't do, like, the fun, intricate counters, because it's not really even worth it. Like, let's say I wanted to do Bad Batch for, like, intense, like, it's worth it situation. The map would have to be way bigger, because there's no need to do it when I have Ufus or a GL available. I still have Kylo. I don't know how you guys feel about the top end of Kyber 1, but it's just a little weird right now. A little weird with the map size. It's like, very, very different, but hey, Ufus are nice and easy on Hondo this season. Next up is Rey, and the reason why I was saving Queen Amidala was for this particular team, just in case. I've been seeing a lot more Vandor Chewbacca's lately. I'm not sure what, where this came about. I haven't seen this until this season. So maybe it's a sleeper pick. They're going to Dedra FDC. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous, but there's no Barriss in here, so it's not as scary, but they're definitely 3 tanks with Vandor Chewie, we'll see. But Queen Amidala, gonna go with Gas and Echo. I don't have a bulk level 3 with this Kron. I have the protection up with the Wordy Galactic Republic 6 with defense, crit damage, crit chance, and some protection. I don't think it should matter. I still think we'll survive the big ults. Just getting through Zalbar is going to be a little annoying. Because he's going to get buffed because of the critical hit immunity from Kenobi, which is smart. This is my one chance to try to get him low. Didn't really happen. GK is in damage immunity. I can ignore taunt because of the Wordy Galactic Republic 6, which is great. So I'll actually take that. You're in damage immunity. You're almost in damage immunity. You're in ultimate. We'll get a cooldown increase shortly. Oh, jerk. Uno reverse card from Kenobi. Okay, even without the bulk, we survived. That's why Kenobi is very annoying on a raid team, because of that constant critical hit immunity. It's really smart. So we're dealing less damage because of Vandor Chewbacca's critical hit immunity on him. That was a great hit. Alright, well, It's definitely a cool team. It's probably meant to shut down Ufus, but not shutting down Queen. So, yeah, that's like 2 matchups in a row, or 2 matchups this season where I've seen Vandor Chewbacca with Rey. It's like, they want you to deal less damage because whenever he's buffed, you deal 25% less damage. So, it is effective, but with a Wordy Galactic Republic Cron, like on the level 6, I think we just deal too much damage. But if it's meant to stop other teams, then it's a very smart cook. Let's go after Bo this time, and I want to see if Inquisitors would have been a better option than in my first match where I went with Jabba. Maybe Inquisitors are better. I think I remember doing this a while ago, and they did pretty well. We can prevent the revive with Inquisitor Barriss on the team. They have the Bulk 3 with high defense, protection, and crit damage. So I am going to go with Reva, Inquisitor Barriss, buff on a basic, Wordy Inquisitor 6, and the Grand Inquisitor 9 with very high armor pen. I think I just... Do I gun down Bo? I guess I can't. I do know we prevent revives. I just gotta try to get a kill. Look how annoying Inquisitor Barriss is. She's crazy. Let's see if he goes for a crazy one-shot. Is he taking a bonus turn? I'm confused. Yeah, there it is. That should give me damage immunity, no?
No. No.
I think I might need another torture.
No.
We'll see if Bam pops off. He's got 6 stacks of birds. Don't want counters. Through here? That was a heal? I was not expecting that. I don't know. Uh-oh. Maybe big... There we go. Good thing for damage immunity. Okay, we're good. Maybe I should have done this. Seems better. Damn, both... This round I screwed up. Both matchups were so winnable in the first 2 rounds. Just went with the wrong counter. Okay. Good to know. Looks like Inquisitors do better than Jabba against Bo. I think it's all about trying to control Bam from getting to his crazy stacks of birds. So, good to know. Learning lesson that if I had to face that again, I would definitely go with Inquisitors over Jabba. But this team is very good on defense, as you could see. I just had to freaking use Bane. I will explain everything later. The Grand Arena was lost after the Stranger battle, no matter what. Even if I did win against Inquisitors, but it's all good. We got one more team left. Last team remaining, it's Dr. Aphra, and I'm going to go with Kylo. Look how much I have remaining, so it's just like, that's the difference. It's like you want to use these fun teams, but you can't because the map is so small. I have JML and Sith Eternal left. Could have easily done that on the front wall, but you just never know what's hiding back there. I have Aphra, I have Saw. It's like Great Mothers. I didn't even get to use Great Mothers. It's just insane. But we have to deal with a stacking offense and speed 3 with a Separatist Wordy 1-6 with crit damage, offense, and health. I'm going to go with a 25% turn meter with high defense, armor pen, crit damage, and some potency. Underman. Okay. Who do I want to stun? I think I want to stun you. And I'm going to go over here and stun you. You can't gain turn meter when you have shock, and we have advantage. Super simple. Don't even think I needed Sith Trooper. Yeah, that was a breeze of a battle. That's just like I had remaining. I had so much left. Might as well use Kylo, one of my favorite GLs. So, this one's done. I'm telling you, 1356, it's over. Let's check out my opponent's wall. First Grand Arena this season without Leviathan on defense. It's nice to see. So we're going to go ahead and get this battle done. And then right after this video recording, this will probably be posted the day after the Cobb Vanth video. But I'm doing Cobb Vanth testing and seeing if he's worthy of getting up and running. Just to see. Okay, let's go here. Wow, I'm gonna get the kill early. It doesn't usually happen like that. Yeah, this is different. Interesting. I will do a cleanse here. I'll go here. Get the cleanse. No assists. Gives her mark. Close. That might be close to ult. Might not quite be. Might be right underneath. Yup. This takes a second. Oh boy. At least we got through it. They're just a very tanky team. I love the Galactic Republic fleet. This has been one of the more annoying ones that I've done. They're usually way faster. Alright, well that worked. Alright, 77. That would have been ideal for fleet. And they're going to finish with a 1846. It's a good score. I will do home one over here. This home one is fun against Empire. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. I'm wondering where my opponent used Ahsoka. My guess has to be Stranger. But I have not been getting a lot of holds this season. My one round I got a lot, but my first one and my second one I didn't get any holds. So I'm wondering if my defense is just predictable or just not well. But having a hard time figuring it out this season. Nice and easy. Love home one against Empire. And to end it, we're just gonna do this is home one with Sun Fac. Like Geos. This is a little trick that players like to do. The B-Wing is gonna come out. So this is a very cool one. I'm gonna still see if a Leviathan Underman can do it. See if it changes much. But I have been seeing players do Geos with home 1 and then B-Wing comes out. It's kind of crazy. It's an interesting thing. Oh, they didn't have it lined up correctly. But B-Wing is in the reinforcement slot, so they're going to go first, get the bonus turn, and get something out. But the B-Wing was not the first one. Unlucky dodge. There it is. All right, and that's going to conclude the first week, and that is going to be one of the second week I've ever gone 0-3 in the history of this game. And what I want to do really quick is check the last time it happened to me. 1804. So, obviously a little bit more skewed. But the one loss, the thing that did it for us was this team. Cost us. And this was practically a drop. That the Jango battle was practically a drop. So, unfortunately, as fun as a counter is as it is, it's just like not efficient if it doesn't go your way. And then this one was just a pure test. The Grand Arena was done at this point. My opponent got an 1846 that was not possible to catch up to. Simply was not possible. So, honestly, what I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to go on swoga.gg and check my history and see the last time I went 0-3. So, the last time I went 0-3 was December 9th, 2025. That was the last time I went 0-3, and it was 3v3. So, this might be the first time in 5v5 that I can recall that I ever went 0-3 in a bracket. So, that is not the best feeling, but I'm not that discouraged because, honestly, I have learned a lot, and I will adjust for the second week. It's not the ideal start to the season that I want. But I just want to remind you guys, this is very tough competition. This is top 100 Kyber 1 gameplay. Every single opponent is insane. Even if they lost the first 2 rounds, they're a good player. They know what they're doing. So, my biggest problem is trying to go with counters that are not above means, kind of even means. Like Traya worked great for me last round. Why it didn't work for me great this round is a different story. I don't know if the 25% turn meter did a thing. Maybe it did. The improvements that I've made was that Kenobi worked great here. I could still, get the Baylan counter is great. The Inquisitor team is tough. I learned that Kanata might have a hard time getting full banners against the bonus turn Maul variant. And that Pirate King Hondo with Bad Batch is possible. I might have to adjust my strategy a little bit, but it's possible. Maybe a little bit more armor pen on my Datacron might be helpful, but over here, this team is fun, but is it worth it? Is it worth it? Do I have to just suck it up and take a really strong team back on offense to deal with it and just get it over with, All stuff to be figured out for the second week, but I hope you guys still enjoyed it. Winning and losing is a part of this game. Everyone goes 0-3 sometimes. This is my first time in 5v5, and we're going to have to see if I can bounce back for week 2 and 3. So, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like on your way out, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more content and to support your boy Vex. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. May the Force be with you all. Peace.